This is A Chance Love, The Inn at Dune Island, Book 1, written by Fiona Grace, read by Caroline. Chapter 1. April stared out the window on the cool September day, praying for a way to touch the leaves on the trees. The top floor of the New York City skyscraper looked right over a park by the East River. She pondered how fresh the air would feel in her lungs, how loud the crunch would be as she walked through the early fallen leaves and branches. April! One of the partners came into view, his suit perfectly tailored and horribly plain. As her reality snapped back into place, she felt the shame rise along her cheeks. She nodded at her boss, who continued talking. "Anyway, we're under crisis control, people. I'm going to need everyone to start brainstorming now." She looked around the room at the intelligent people surrounding her. They would probably find a way for the company to get out of this one. Their client, Reed Industries, had put out another robot vacuum which hadn't gone through all the proper safety tests. So far, it had started 4 home fires because of the lack of proper function in the fan to cool down the electronics. It was a complicated way to say that Reed Industries put out a bad product and now needed legal help getting them off the hook. At the long rectangular table sat the CEO of Reed Industries, a large man with extremely muscular arms. His brows were almost constantly turned downwards in a kind of anger. Everyone had their heads down, looking at the files in front of them. April had already looked them over before the meeting. In fact, she'd been looking them over all night to distract herself from the new emptiness her house held. The house had been quiet since her daughter left for college just a few days before. It was nice at first, but then yesterday, the meaning of the silence hit her harder than she ever thought it would. A breath caught in her throat, as she'd almost started to make a second breakfast to feed Georgia. Her heart felt like it was breaking into a million pieces. April hadn't had much time with her daughter during the day, so she tried to make every minute count, which meant that now those minutes felt lonely. No, her daughter wasn't there to laugh with her at the crazy people on reality TV, or gossip about the neighbors who always had their fights with the windows open for the whole neighborhood to see. She thought about calling Georgia, but realized that she was probably out trying to make new friends. College was a whole new experience for her. April's loneliness wasn't a reason to interrupt this precious time in Georgia's life. But then April got to thinking about it. Was it really loneliness? It felt like more than that. It felt like dread, like she was stuck inside of a fishbowl, everyone else looking in on her and waiting for her to do a trick. Then they'd just ignore her until she died.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?